What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am here with my all tea, all shade, Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 8 review. Before I start, I just want to say thank you again to each and every one of you who commented with prayers and words of encouragement and advice about my life update video. If you have not watched my life update video, it's up now. I suggest you watch it. It's pretty important. Any of you who sent me cash apps, thank you. It was so not needed, but I appreciate it. Don't send no more. I especially want to give a huge thank you to Viola Kennedy, T Squad member, reader, just supporter. What you did was over the top. Thank you so much. I really truly appreciate it. God bless you, and thank you all. Like I said, I love you all. I will keep you all updated on my progress with everything. As you can see, I'm not sickly or anything. I don't have any physical ailments, just a mass in my breath. But yeah, I'm feeling good, high spirits. So love you guys, and like I said, I'll keep you guys posted on everything. Also, before I begin, I have some behind the scenes tea for you all. So Wendy did an interview with the Jasmine brand, and this is what she had to say about Robin and Robin knowing about the rumors about Eddie. Here's what she had to say.
I found out about the rumor from Robin. Wait a minute. Correct. Robin texted me about the rumor and said, "Hey girl, this blog said this about you and said this about me, and they've been talking crap." So let's backtrack. This blog had, I don't know if they wrote an article or whatever, went on YouTube. They talked about me, they talked about Robin, they talked about Gizelle, just talked about all of us, which is fine. I didn't care. Right. I didn't know about it. Robin texted me. I still got the text too. Robin texted me and said, "Girl, so-and-so blog said this," and she typed verbatim what the rumor was. And they keep on talking crap about us. What type of lawyer is Eddie so we can see if we can get this blog shut down? What? Right? So here we go. So just so you guys know that. Yeah. So when she says, "What's the rumor? What's the rumor?" I'm looking at her like, so this is what we are doing today. This is what we're going to do today. I didn't even know about the rumor, but for her telling me what it was months ago. That's crazy. That's so crazy. But me watching the TV, I was like, this is like, it seemed like some bad acting, you know? It was. I was like, it was very much so bad acting. I just laughed at it, and I was laughing in my head, because I'm like, girl, you the one that told me, and they talked about you too, and you were so mad. You played it well. That's why I asked you the question. You played it well. You didn't, show anything that would make me guess that she would have known. This was just kind of me looking, wondering. But you played it off well. You kept your cool, because you really could have caught her out right there like, girl, come on. That's what you were not answering her. You were not answering her. Because, like, I'm that friend. It's so funny because I feel like sometimes I want to be that friend. Like, I'll ride for you. Like, it's like, I'm not about to throw, you told me, right? Yeah. I think later on, we don't know what makes air. Later on, I do say to her, "But you're the one that told me the rumor." And everyone's like, "Ooh."
Child, no, I've been changed. So yeah, Wendy is saying that Robin was the one that told her about the rumor, so she was sitting there trying to play dumb, acting like she didn't know what was going on. So it's a game of he said, she said until we get to reunion and see who pulls out what receipts. Because remember, I told you that Robin is disputing the fact that she knew about the secret before that day, but we know Gizelle had to have told her beforehand, like, girl, who you think you fooling? But anyway, let's get into tonight's review. So it is the aftermath of Wendy decimating Gizelle and Robin. Gizelle done been cussed out so bad, child. She hungry and gotta eat. She needs nourishment because she is malnourished after being eaten alive. Robin is so goddamn thrown off that she on the couch talking to herself because she been read for filth. Girl, these hoes didn't know what to do with their damn self. So Robin was like, are we mad at Ashley for anything? And I was like, see, Ashley, this is what I was talking about. Because you took the fucking bait, and please believe they gonna pin all this shit on your dumb ass, you dumb big-haired bitch. So everyone is eating in silence. It's hella awkward. Wendy and Tesla and Karen take some food back to their house because they don't even really want to be around them hoes. So when they leave, of course, Robin brings back up what happened. And Tesla at the outhouse, outhouse, church house, hen house. I gotta stop singing that. Highway on the night train, the people keep the city clean. I call it nut bush. I gotta stop. Okay, so Tesla asked Wendy how she's doing back at the outhouse, and Karen was like, no, I'm sorry. Wendy was like, I don't even want to talk about it, girl. But Karen was like, Gizelle likes to butt fuck you without permission. I gotta use that. So back at the other house, Candice said, you know, to the girls, like, everybody has triggers, and obviously Eddie is one of Wendy's. So here come Bigfoot Gizelle talking to, well, maybe she shouldn't be in this group. Trying to push Wendy out now because she's been cussed out. But like I said to you guys, I cannot feel sorry for Wendy. I cannot be team Wendy because I told you, the internet told you, the blogs told you, all of the YouTubers told you, all of the fans told you that this was going to happen, that they were going to turn on your ass. And you were sitting up here siding with them hoes last season up against Monique. And now the tables have been turned. And I saw a lot of you in the comment section last week saying, well, the difference is between Monique and Wendy is that Monique decided to use physical violence and Wendy just threatened. It's the same motherfucking thing because she got her ass on goddamn television downing Monique, saying that she's being not a good black woman and black women need to represent themselves in such a way, this, and that, and the third. But as soon as something happened to her, what was her first go-to? Don't get your ass whooped. Don't act like I won't whoop your ass. Don't act like these cameras, you better act like these cameras is here and this, that, and the third. She went to threatening, went to ghetto tactics, as like y'all like to say. So who's to say that she wouldn't put her hands on Gizelle? So it's the same motherfucking thing. Y'all can try to dispute it and all that and whatever, but it's the same goddamn thing. At the end of the day, she shouldn't have had nothing to say about Monique in the first place because you didn't know that lady, you didn't know their background, and you totally disregarded her and her feelings and emotions because you wanted to fit in, and you fit in. You sat in for one season, and as soon as Monique left, the camera zoomed in on your ass because you was a fucking easy ass target. And hey, tables turned around on you. So then we see Wendy ass on the couch crying to Tesla and Karen, talking about he's such a good man. He a good man, Savannah. He a good man. God, he is a good man. He is a good father. And for you to say something like that about me, how dare you? Like, why would she do this? He a good man, Savannah. He is. He is, I say. He is. I'm like, girl, okay, we get it. Eddie is a good man that look like Idris Elba in your mind. Okay, girl. So, where was I at? I need to grow up. So Robin said to the girls, I mean, she could have handled this two ways. She could have came in and thanked Ashley, but then she gonna cuss me out for no reason. No, she cussed you out because you put your big snout where it didn't fucking belong, and you tried to play her like you didn't fucking know what the hell was being said. So Robin in her confessional, by the way, Robin does look very pretty in her confessional. Her hair and her makeup was really cute. Robin in her confessional says, "You are always turning your nose up to my relationship." Girl, everybody judge your relationship. Your kids judge your relationship. Your mama and your daddy judge your relationship. Bitch, just because somebody was excited for your ass, don't mean they was still judging you in that Morganite fake ass JCPenney ring of yours. Girl, shut up. So Wendy was like, "I'm so disappointed in Robin," and Tesla says, "I'm looking at her like, how are you excusing your friend's behavior?" Now, the one thing I'm gonna say about Tesla is I like that she has a mind of her own, and then she calls these hoes out on their bullshit. So in her confessional, Tesla was like, even if she's wrong, she'll defend Gizelle, but that's a good friend. No, that's not being a good friend. Being a good friend is letting your friend know when she on that motherfucking bullshit, and you need to apologize, and you need to right your wrongs, and you need to change your behavior. Being a good friend does not mean you stick by your friend when they doing wrong to people and just champion the shit and be like, "Well, I'm your friend, so I'm gonna stick beside you. I'm gonna stick beside them." No, that ain't how it works, darling. So the girls go to bed. Wendy calls and tells Eddie that she has a lot to fill him in on later. And then I noticed that she went to sleep with her eyeshadow still on. So I guess when she got up in the morning, she just had to do her face and not her eyes. I ain't like that, Bernie. Because I ain't like that gold eyeshadow on her lids, no way. So the next day, Tesla tells Gizelle at the pool that she started it between her and Wendy and that they need to talk. And here come Mia, always butting her wide foot ass into something, and was like, "Ashley started it." And here go Gizelle talking about, and I'm getting all the blame for it. Once again, like I said, she was going to shift everything over to Ashley, and Ashley, dumbass, took the bait. Can't feel sorry for her because you've been dealing with this bitch now for 6 seasons, and you know how Gizelle get down, and you fell for it. You fell for the motherfucking booby trap. So I don't feel sorry for Ashley ass either. So then we go back home to Ashley and her family, and Dean is running amok. Dean is running around the house looking for his portfolio because he has a 2:00 meeting with his investors. He is planning on building a super mall in Tokyo, and he needs the numbers. He can't find them, so he is running all around the house because his little brother must have misplaced them. He is a wreck. Finally, he finds them. He's able to have his meeting via Zoom, and then in comes his father, Gollum. Gollum comes home with, I guess, a push gift for Ashley. It's a ring that he and Dean designed together with all of their birthstones. Dean worked really hard on this ring. He set up many a night designing it, sketching, tearing the paper up because he wasn't really excited about what he had designed, but then he finally came up with something that he could live with, and now it is on his mother's finger. So kudos to Dean. I mean, he's just a genius. And like I said last week, you can't keep a black man down, and Dean is a black man that you will not keep down, okay? So Robin comes to the pool looking like a goddamn oil slick, looking like an ink block. I don't know where the hell she was going with that ugly ass outfit, but I need for her to burn it immediately. So Wendy arrives at the main house. Out at the pool, Robin says to Tesla, "I'm sure they were talking all types of trash." And Tesla's like, "No, when Wendy started firing, I felt like you immediately came to Gizelle's defense." And I like that she confronted Robin to her big ass face. So Gizelle was like, "She was trying to find out what happened. Robin calls me out for being messy all the time." When? Where? Who? How? We ain't never seen it. It must be off camera because we ain't never seen it. Never, ever. I think maybe one time she confronted Gizelle about her bullshit. But girl, bye. Shut up. Please shut up with your lies. So Robin was like, "I'm not saying gossip doesn't hurt, but I choose not to care." Lies you motherfucking tell. Because anytime somebody bring up Juan ass, bitch, you on suicide watch. So in her confessional, she says, my relationship has been through so much publicly, and now I'm happily engaged to Juan. For now, until he come to his goddamn senses. And then she says, Wendy was the happiest in the room, so that's why it's crazy that she took a jab at my so-called non-relationship. Girl, I thought you wasn't pressed, because you seem pressed like a panini to me. You seem like a flatbread pizza. Like, bitch, you were pressed, honey. Pressed. So Wendy joins the girls at the pool and does not speak to Gizelle and Robin, and they are shook up. They cannot stand it. Gizelle tells them, Wendy, I would love to talk to you when you're ready, and not your braids, but Wendy. And Wendy pays her ass dust. Gizelle is trying her hardest to get back into Wendy's good graces, because that read that she gave her literally made Gizelle age backwards. Gizelle neck straightened out. She looked 10 pounds lighter, baby. She had a little pep in her step, baby. That read took years off of her life expectancy, baby. And she does not want it again. She do not want that smoke. So Gizelle invites Tesla to go play tennis with them, and she agrees to go. So Mia gets to talking about her birth experience, having a C-section with her ex-husband and how traumatic it was. And then Robin says that Juan missed one of the Menendez twins' birth. And I was like, that's why the little motherfucker's crazy now. So Candy tells the girls that she needs some extras for her music video, but she wants to make it a competition, and so she asks the girls to come up with a little cute little A-count, and whoever wins it gets to be in her little music video. Well, so what y'all think about Candy's song? Do y'all like it? I don't think that it's horrible. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a solid 6.5. It's kind of old school R&B-ish. Her voice is not a bad voice on record, but she has like a hardness to her voice. I thought that the music video was cute for what it was. She looked young and, you know, effervescent, but it really is not my cup of tea. But what y'all think about the song? So she then says in her confessional that the video is about Chris. And I was like, well, if the video is about Chris, why you had a black man as your love interest in the video? Things to make you go, So Robin, Gizelle, and Mia are on a team to do this A-count, and Wendy and Tesla are on another team. So Robin says she got it in the bag, baby, because she was in a Bad Boy for Life video back in the day as a little video girl in a hot tub. And I was like, bitch, all you have to do is sit there and pretend to be heterosexual. You just have to sit there and pretend like you like dick. Girl, shut up. So Robin Teams goes first, and she gave her best impersonation of a straight woman. She tried her hardest. Gizelle looked like she was in a Richard Simmons video, and Mia thought she was at Magic City, child, living her golden days. Then Wendy and Tesla go, and they gave us auntie vibes. I mean, they tried. And then Karen got up and gave us Tina Knowles after 5 cocktails at one of Beyonce and them birthday parties. Child, it was a mess, but Karen ended up winning. And Candy ended up inviting all the girls to her video shoot, but I don't think everybody shows up. So Gizelle, Robin, and Tesla and Candy play tennis, and Gizelle talked cash shit the whole time, but her and them gout legs came through. The motherfuckers was 30, and they won. So Karen, Mia, and Wendy go so Karen can get sworn in for Surrey County. Uncle Ben is their child, supporting his woman, and when she finishes her speech, he asks her, did she mention her new business venture? And Karen announces her new candle and aromatherapy line to everybody's shock. And Wendy is shocked because she never mentioned it to her. Karen, however, in her confessional said that she didn't mention it because it wasn't about her when she was talking to Wendy. She was trying to be supportive to her, and that they have 2 different types of candles. Hers will be 3 wick and Wendy's will be 1. I felt like she should have said something just so it wouldn't have seemed like she was trying to bite off her or something like that, or be funny. I would have said, girl, I'm coming out with a line too, but any, advice I can give you or help, I'm most certainly willing to give you any type of guidance. But I mean, everybody got a candle nowadays, so it really ain't no big deal. So Candy asked the girls how can they get along during dinner that night. Candy House was like, Robin, you have associated beef. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I was like, come on, Candace. I still don't like your wide nose nostril ass. But you're speaking the truth and holding the girls accountable. So Rob was like, did you not hear what she said to me? I know who's not invited to my wedding and my bridal shower or nothing. Like, girl, you ain't invited to your wedding or your bridal shower because it ain't gonna be one. Y'all can't afford it. You get on Juan nerves, bitch. You don't even want to roll out the bed. You think this nigga gonna marry you? He gave you a fake ring, bitch. It's of no cost to him. That ring probably cost him $1,500. Girl, shut up. So Candy Ass was like, we don't need the green eye bandits banter. Robin says, that's not fair to me because you're saying I can't express my feelings. No, it's not that you can't express your feelings, bitch, but you don't need to poke your nose where it does not belong. This had nothing to do with you. This was between Wendy and Gizelle, and that's why you got your ass ate the fuck up because you always come into this bitch defense. Like the dyke you are. Like, just say you love Gizelle and you really want to be with her. You really want to scissor her. You really want to munch on her carpet. Just say that. Like, you are in love with that bitch. And she's semi in love with you. Because she still like dick. Gizelle is bi. Like, y'all just need to be with each other. God damn it. So, on the way back from Surrey, Mia tells Wendy and Karen that after Wendy left, Gizelle said, well, if you gonna be a weak bitch, then you don't belong here. And I was like, now see, you putting 10 on 20, Mia. This is why I can't fuck with Mia, because she's like a cartoon character. Like, she put 10 on 20. She backtracks, she flip-flops. Like, I don't even really know how to feel about her. It's like I go up for her in moments, and then other times I'm like, what are you doing? I really don't know how to feel about Mia at this point. So I was like, she did not call her a weak bitch. Now, did she say maybe she doesn't belong in the group? Absolutely. So Wendy was like, she called me a weak bitch. Mia said something along those lines. I'm like, girl, how you gonna come back with a story and don't even know what the hell you're talking about? So dinner is supposed to be cocktail attire, but Gizelle broke ass come down in some fucking Wranglers that she got from Walmart. I, however, love Tesla's red dress. That red dress was giving me body. I loved it. It was so cute. So Mia tells the girls that she got to connect with Wendy on the trip, which was good. So Gizelle was like, I mean, if and when Wendy grows up and is ready to have an adult conversation, then we'll have it. Girl, she already had her conversation with you. She already said what she needed to say to you. Ain't nothing else need to be said, bitch. What about that? Don't you get? So Candy House was like, you overanalyzed her in every piece of clothing she's worn for the last 5 years. Like, what makes you think like this lady don't deserve to feel some type of way? So Wendy and the girls walk in as they're talking, and Gizelle immediately shuts her motherfucking mouth, bitch, because Gizelle is scared. Gizelle is scared for her life, like she is in the mirror saying, Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. This bitch is scared. So, Robin receives a phone call while they're having dinner from Juan. And she tells him, hi, my non-existent partner. You ain't know we have a non-existent relationship. And I was like, but you saying you don't give a fuck. You don't care what people say. But you steady bringing it up because it hurt, bitch, because you know it's true, bitch. Y'all don't have no relationship. Y'all are just fucking dependent on each other. So, Wendy just at the table looking at her like, girl, bye. So she gets off the phone and Robin says to Wendy, are you going to ignore me as well or just Gizelle? And Wendy was like, no, I'm not going to ignore you. And if I say anything in the course of arguing with Gizelle, then I apologize. I wouldn't apologize to that bitch. Fuck her. Especially if you're telling us that she knew about the rumor and was trying to play dumb. Why are you apologizing to her? That's why I'm like, really, what's going on with this? So Robin was like, what? You took personal digs at me. I said, wow, she was never my friend. So all that being excited that you did was some fake shit. Wendy was like, the way you treated me this past week, I feel is fake shit. So Wendy in her confessional says, when I said that comment, it hurt her feelings, but how do all of us feel when Gizelle attacks our family? But you defend her, Robin. Point making. Valid point. So Robin was like, I'm just saying I noticed a change in your behavior. Mia was like, can we talk about the real issue? And Wendy was like, oh yeah, I want to know why when I left the house you called me a weak bitch. Gizelle was like, who said that? Everybody was like, who said that? She was like, I didn't say that. So Mia was like, I mean, that's how I interpreted it. Everybody was like, really, bitch? Like, girl, sit down, Tweety Bird. So Candy Ass was like, she said maybe you shouldn't be in this group. Wendy was like, there's nothing that matters coming from you. And I was like, you better tell her. And Karen was like, Damn it, Wendy, you're an inspiration. God damn it, you did it. And Gizelle was pissed off talking about her confession. Shut up, Karen. She just want a friend. Shut up, Karen. Girl, you just mad because Karen and Wendy been eating that ass up this season. So that was my review of Real Housewives of Potomac. Overall, I give tonight's episode and it was really good. It was really good. They're continuing on the train. We saw the mid-season trailer. We have more arguments and fights and storylines to come. So I'm very excited about the other half of this season. Tomorrow I will be doing reviews on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Miami. Sorry I missed last week's episode. I haven't even been able to watch Miami yet. I'll be watching it tomorrow. So, but I'll only be doing a review tomorrow on episode 2, not both. So right now my schedule for filming will be Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami on Mondays. Thursdays, The Brat Loves Judy. Saturdays, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sundays, Raising Canaan and Real Housewives of Potomac. That will be my schedule as of right now. When things progress with my treatments, I will keep you all abreast so you will know when I will not be filming. But I'm going to try my best after surgery and even during radiation to continue to do vlogging, because a lot of women even during radiation are able to go to work and do all of that stuff, so I should be fine. So yes, once again, just thank you to everybody for your words of encouragement, your love and your prayers. I felt it all. You guys made me cry. You also made me feel really loved, and it just warmed my heart, and you guys just don't even know what your words meant to me, because I felt it, and I just love you guys immensely. We're going to get through this. As you can see, I'm still that bitch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, God. And I will continue to be that bitch. I love you guys so much. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell button. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.